Good morning. It's Tuesday. Normally this would be a day when I would bring you lots of what in tarnation stories and also show you a few items. I do have a few finished items and I will show you those. But normally I would be able to do the what in tarnation stories, but here's the problem. Friday, about 10:30 or so, our internet completely went out. We have spotty internet. We're lucky if we can get some internet between 6 a.m. and 8:30 a.m., which is when I've been uploading the daily Bible readings. Occasionally we'll have internet between 10:30 and 11:30 p.m. But after that, nothing. We had to wait for Comcast to come out, and they came out Sunday. He did change the wire from the wall to, the units and everything, because it was an old unit, old wire. And he did tell us that the wire that's inside the wall that runs up along the attic is an old analog. So he thinks that's the problem. So they need access to the attic. We don't have access to the attic in our apartment. It is in one of the other apartments, which we have to get the landlord to give us permission, which she did finally yesterday. But here's the other problem. They don't know which apartment has access. So they're trying to find out where the access is. And then we have to call back Comcast, which of course, you have to talk to the people in India, and they want to run through this whole script on their computer instead of, saying, that's explaining what happened, and this is what needs to happen. So, that's to arrange a time for them to come out so that the landlord can let that person in that apartment know, so they can decide whether they want to be there in person or allow the maintenance to let them in. And it'll probably be a day's work, because the landlord has also said, well, maybe we can get them to change them all out in the attic while they're up there. Which, I can understand that, especially since it's no cost to her. That's the only reason she's going to allow it. So, what I am going to tell you is there is no what in tarnation, because I cannot find stories on the internet because I have no access to the internet. That's such a lovely thing. However, if I get a chance to, I will upload this video as well as the daily Bible reading. May have to run over to the laundromat to borrow their Wi-Fi to do that. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So, I'm going to have to do that probably. And, what else? If I'm unable to do that, I will stop doing the Bible readings until a later date. I do have bags that are ready to go up into the shop. But here's the other problem. I have to have access to the internet to put the pictures up and list the descriptions in the Etsy shop. So, we're kind of at an impasse. So I may not have internet for a week to 2 weeks, depending on how long it takes to arrange all this stuff. So if you don't see me for a while, don't worry. I'm still okay. It's just connectivity. It's a pain in the butt sometimes. Alright, finished items. I did work on a hat. I hope you can see some of the texture that's in it. I did the camel stitch a couple times around, back loop. Is this a pattern that's written anywhere? No, I just did it as I was going. Same thing with this hat. Some camel stitch, did some cross stitch down in this section, then did a couple more rows of the camel stitch, and you know, fun stuff. No pattern, just playing as I went. And then here is the finished Afghan with the homespun. It's more of a lapghan, you know, no big deal. But that's finished and ready to go. Sorry about hitting the mic, guys. Getting used to having a mic again, that's a little strange, isn't it? But yeah, that's it for today. No water incarnation, no nothing else. So everybody, let's be kind to one another, love one another, and y'all be safe, and I'll see you when I can. I'll update the shop when I can. I do plan on doing a video showing you the different bags. I think there's about 25 bags. So what I'm doing in the meantime is writing up the descriptions for the bags. At least so I have it ready, right? Oh well. It's going to be an interesting week. Everybody have a great week, and I hope to see you very soon.